Welcome again for our half-hour Hebrew class, and today's class will be on Yehochanan, John 12, verses 47 to 50. So let us begin by firstly looking at the chart. We have valve markings and how to use them, the Nikud valve markings, and also useful resources. So let us now begin. And of course, we begin at verse 47, represented with a mem and a zayin. And let's go through the letters. They are Vav, He, Shin, Mem, Ayin, Aleph, Tav, Daled, Veit, because there's no dot there, Resh, Yod, Vav, Lamed, Aleph, Yod, Shin, Mem, Resh, Mem, Fit, Aleph, Nun, Yod, Lamed, Aleph, Shin, Pei, because again the dot, and Tet, Aleph, Tav, and Vav. Let's now read that. The Ha-Shomea, the one hearing, Et, Di, De, Vare, Devare, or Devare, meaning grammar marker, my words. The A at the end, or it's often said as an AI, but we can say it as Ray or Rai. Very, very similar. And it means my words. Velo, and not Yishmerem, shall keep them. Because we see we've got shamar in the middle there, right? Shamar is a kol verb, to guard, to keep, to safeguard. And then ani, I am, lo, not, eshpot, judging. Now we see that shafat is a kol verb, to judge, to sentence. So the aleph is like, it seems to be like a pronoun at the beginning, which is connecting to the I here. So it means I am judging. So not I am judging, oto, him. And therefore, it is the one who hears my words and does not keep them. It is not I judging him. Now let's just read that. The ha-shomea et devarai velo yishmerem ani lo eshpot oto. And now part B. We have a Kaf, a Yod, Lamed, and Aleph, a Veit, an Aleph, a Tav, a Yod, Lamed, Shin, Pei, Tet, Aleph, Tav, He, Ayin, Vav, Lamed, Memsafit, Kaf, Yod, Aleph, Memsafit, Lamed, He, Vav, Shin, Yod, Ayin. Now let's read that. Ki, for, lo, not, vati. Now we know that va here, or ba, or bo, means to come, right? So that's the root of it, to come, right? And in this case, it's not I came. Lishpot is to judge. Et, grammar marker, ha'olam, the world. Ki im. Now those two, they work together to give you a meaning of but. Le ho shia, to save. But to save. Not I shall judge him, because I have not come to judge the world, but to save. And then we've got Yesha, which is the masculine noun for salvation, help, rescue. And we see that in the name Yeshahu, which literally means Yahoo saves. And then, of course, we have also nosha, which is the verb to be saved. Right, now we're going to read that. And it is ki, lo, va, ti, lishpot, et ha'olam ki im lehoshia. And now we come to 47c, which has an aleph, tav, hey, ayin, vav, lamed, mem sofit, and it is et ha'olam. You'll notice when it's in white, it's not pronounced, it's silent. The world, but to save the world. And now let's quickly read it. Et ha'olam. Turning to now 48a, and we have a mem. 40 chet 8. Vav aleph yod shin aleph shin resh yod veit zayin nun yod vav lamed aleph yod kuf chet aleph mem resh yod yod shin aleph chet dalet aleph shin resh yod dalet yod nun sofit. And let's read it. Va'ish, and a man, asher who yiv zeni. Right, first the yod means shall, and of course the ni at the end means me. So the root in the middle is buzz, which is a kal verb to despise, to scorn. So it's yiv zeni, which means shall despise me. Velo, and not yikach, shall take. Amarai, my sayings. Yesh, there is. Echad, one. Asher, who. Yadin, shall judge. Yadin is shall judge. He who rejects me and does not receive my sayings, there is one who shall judge. And down here I've also got din is a masculine noun for sentence, judgment, justice. Right, now let's read that. The ish asher yiv zeni velo yikach amarai yesh echad asher yadin. And part B of that, we have an aleph, a tav, a vav, a hey, a dalet, a veit, a resh, an aleph, a shin, a resh, dalet, beit, resh, tav, yod, hey, vav, aleph, yod, dalet, yod, nun sofit, aleph, tav, vav, beit, yod, vav, mem sofit, hey, aleph, chet, resh, vav, and nun sofit. Now let's read that. Oto, him, ha, devar, the word, ashir, that, dibarti, I spoke. Who can be it or him, right? So we'll say it's it. Yadin, shall judge. It's all in context, right? Oto, meaning him. Bayom, in the day. Ha-acharon, the last. If we look down here, acharon is an adjective. It can mean last, latest, final, ultimate. And the English is, who shall judge him. The word that I spoke shall judge him on the last day. Now let's read that. Oto ha-davar asher dibarti hu yadin oto bayom ha'acharon. And now we're up to 49, and it's represented with a mem, value of 40, and a tet, value of 9. which is, of course, the 9th letter of the alphabet. And then we have Kaf, Yod, Aleph, Nun, Yod, Lamed, Aleph, Mem, Lamed, Bet, because of the dot, Yod, Dalet, Bet, Resh, Tav, Yod, Kaf, Yod, Aleph, Mem, so fit, meaning a mem at the end of a word, Aleph, Vet, Yod, Hey, Shin, Lamed, Chet, Aleph, Tav, Yod, Hey, Vav, Aleph. Now let's read that. Ki, meaning for. Ani, I. Lo, not. Mi, li, be. From my heart. Now we know that lev, which is the root there, lev, the masculine noun for heart, soul, or center. And it's represented here as the lev. From my is the yod, my heart. The bar ti, I spoke. Ki, im, again we have ki, im, and it means but. Avi, my father. Ha sholeach, sholeach, the one sending. Ot is me, again because of the yod, it's me. Who? He. So for I have not spoken from my heart, rather my Father himself who sent me. Now let's read that. Ki, ani, lo, mi, lebi, di bar ti, ki, im, avi, ha, sholeach, oti, who. And part B of 49, it is Zadeh, Vav, Nun, Yod, Aleph, Tav, Aleph, Shin, Resh, Aleph, Mem, Resh, Vav, Aleph, Tav, Aleph, Shin, Resh, Aleph, Dalet, Bayet, and Resh. And it is Sivani, Sivani, commanded me. And of course, Tzav is a masculine noun meaning order, decree, command, directive. Commanded me. Again, the yod is me at the end, or ni is me. Et, grammar marker, ashir, what? Omar, he says, or literally it's like a participle. He is saying, et, and grammar marker, ashir, that, adaber. The a is I, and daber is to speak. I speak. My Father who sent me commanded me what to say, and that I do speak. Right, now let's read that. Sivani et asher omar ve'et asher adaber. And now we're on 50, and it's represented with a nun. And then we have an aleph, a nun, a yod, a dalet, an ayin, a tav, a yod, a kaf, a yod, a mem, a zadeh, a vav, tav, vav, chet, yod, ayin, vav, lamed, mem sofit, lamed, kaf, nun sofit, kaf, lamed, aleph, shin, resh, aleph, dalet, bayet, resh. And now let's read it. Ani, which can mean I, or I am, but let's take it as I. Yadati, which means I know, because yada means to know. Ki, that, because ki can mean for, or that, or because. Mitzvato, mitzvato, meaning his commandments. Again, the vav at the end with the o meaning his. Chaye, meaning life. So his commandments are life. Olam. Olam means eternal. La ken. La ken. Therefore, kol. Now, often if it's the first syllable and it will be an accented syllable and it doesn't have any vowel after it, often it'll be a kol rather than a kal. So it's kol meaning all, a sheer, that, a da bear, meaning the is I again, speak. I know that his commandments are eternal life, thus in all that I speak. And of course we've got here mitzvah, which is a singular noun meaning commandment. Whereas here we're saying it's commandments. So let us read it now. Ani yadati ki mitzvato chaye olam laken kol asher adaber. And now part B. Kaf, Aleph, Shin, Resh, Aleph, Mem, Resh, Aleph, Lamed, Yod, Aleph, Veyet, Yod, Kaf, Nun, Safit, Aleph, Nun, Yod, Mem, Dalet, Beyet, Resh. And it is Kasher, which means like what. It could be that, what, that. Amar, meaning he said. Because when there's no pronoun, then it's he. Alai, to me. Avi, my father. Ken, so. Ani, I. Medaber, speak. Or I'm speaking. Or, because the mem, again, in front of it is sort of giving you as speak also, right? So we'll just call it speak. I speak. All that I speak, just as my Father has said to me, so I speak. And now let's read that. And it is Ka-asher, Amar, Elai, Avi, Ken, Ani, Me-daber. And now we're already up to the revision, and hopefully we remember something. And we remember that Mem is a value of 40, Zion is a value of 7. So we're in 47. Vaha Shome'ah. The one Shema must mean to hear, right? The one hearing, et, grammar marker, de varei, my words, velo, and not yishmerem, and not yishmerem, which is shall keep them. Ani, I am, lo, not, eshpot, judging, and the aleph is like I am judging, I judge. Oto, him. So, and here it is. The one hearing my words with the grammar marker in front of it and not shall keep them, I am not judging him. And we have ki, for, lo, not, vati, meaning I came, lishpot, to judge, et, grammar marker, ha'olam, the world, ki im, but, le, ho, shi'ah, but to save. For not I came to judge the world, with a grammar marker, but to save. Et grammar marker, ha'olam, the world. Right. And now we have a mem 40, chet 8. The ish, mean, and a man, asher that yiv zeni shall despise me, v'lo, and not yikach shall take, amare, my word, yesh, there is, echad, one, asher, that, yadin, shall judge. And a man who shall despise me and not shall take my sayings or my words, my sayings actually, amar is to say, right? My sayings, yes, there is one who shall judge. And then we have oto, meaning him, hadavar, the word, asher, that, dibarti, I spoke, who, it, because we're talking about the word, not a person, yadin, shall judge, oto, him, bayom, in the day, ha'acharon, the last. Him, the word that I spoke, it shall judge him in the day, the last. Remembering that who can be it can be a thing, or it can be he, a person, right? Then we have a mem and a tet, which is 40 and 9. We're in 49. Ki, for, ani, I, lo, not, mi, li, bi, meaning from my heart. Dibarti, I spoke. Ki im, but. Avi, my father. Ha, sholeach, the one sending. Oti, me. Who? He. Now who means he? We're talking about the one sending. For I, not from my heart I spoke, but my Father, the one sending me, he. And it's Zivani commanded me, et grammar marker, a sheer what, Omar, which is he said, or he is saying, the et, and grammar marker, asher that, adaber, I speak. Commanded me, grammar marker what, he says, and grammar marker that, I speak. And then we have a nun, which has a value of 50. And then we have the word ani, I, yadati, I know, ki, that, mitzvato, his commandments, chaye, a life, olam, eternal, laken, therefore, kol, all, asher, that, adaber, I speak. I know that his commandments are life eternal, therefore all that I speak, ka'asher, like that, amar, he said, elay, to me, avi, my father, ken, so, ani, I, medaber, as speak or speak. Like what he said to me, my father, so I speak. And now that brings us to the last part, which is just a refreshing of the vowel markings. So let's pick the bottom line today. And we see when there's a dot next to the vav, it gives us an U sound, and it's called a shuruk. So it helps you remember what it is, because it gives us the first vowel sound is its sound, and all of them are the same. And the 3 diagonal dots is called a kubutz. Again, it's the oo sound. And here we have a combination of Shava, which is up there, and a segol. And it's called a ketaf segol. And the sound is se. And it's like the beginning of a syllable. And then we have this one, a dot underneath. As you see here, it's called a chi-rik. Chi, and that's the sound. Then we have that one, ketaf patak. And this one is ketaf kamatz. And we can hear that it's a longer A sound. Ka, as opposed to pa. Okay. And of course, we come to the final one. And because we're doing up to 50, we had 40 with Zion, Chet, and Tet. And then we had 50, which was a Nun. And again, I've repeated the resources, which are very useful, and they help you a lot in working out the meaning of words. Often we look it up because translations are not always 100% accurate, and we need to look them up often. So we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we believe that as we do these lessons, then gradually our understanding of Hebrew will improve. It's about doing a little bit every time, every week, a bit more, if possible, a few verses every night, if we're really into it. And it will bless you much because we'll have better understanding of the scriptures, and that's why we do it. So we just want to wish you Shavua Tov. May you have a good week. Thank you for joining us.